Hi folks, a very warm welcome to you. Look at this mess. No, it's just loading up. My name is Nick, we're on the Commodore 64, and this game is called Turbocharged, published by System 3 in 1991. Hello, it's a chase view racer, sort of like in the realms, I suppose, of the style of Chase HQ and Outrun, in that you can press spacebar for a bit of a boost. You must capture different fellas around the place. Now, this is a hacked version. I won't have any of this stuff on. Unlimited time, no. There's no limit. So here we go. It's starting off straight away, so no real intro. In the bottom right, you can see it's 7 miles to the border. That's going to go down. There's music playing. Look at my fuel gauge. That's that yellow bar, sort of like in the middle. That's going to go down. Gradually pick up fuel. And we've got a target there, always there. We get extra points for shooting people out the way. I don't know if it's normal pedestrians or normal road users. Now, nice bit of undulation on this one straight away. Looks like the car can jump when it gets to the top of the, the hills if it's going quick enough. Animate sort of like okay, and I am always a sucker for these chase view games. This has been played due to a recommendation, so if that was you, thank you very much. Already it's going quite quickly. Look at the, let's have a look at the graphics. There's arrows pointing what way we're going. There's a picture of a Testarossa or some sort of car there. Maybe it's a Corvette. So, it's all in different stages. The first one we need to get to a roadblock and then smash through there. The roads will fork out at certain points. Yes, just like Outrun. If you had this game back in the day, then let me know. I don't think it came out on the ZX Spectrum or the Amiga, but I would have heard of it. Now, fuel needed is flashing in the bottom right. 3 miles to the border. We're taking damage all the time. As you can see, it's 4% there. If that gets to 100, you're doomed. If you run out of fuel, you're doomed. Although there is a few continues there. I don't think there's selectable gears. It's doing all automatics. There's no high or low gear like Outrun, unless I'm doing it wrong. Now, you have got a certain amount of ammo. If you hold the fire button down, it will fire a missile. I think I might have done that already. The fuel looks like it's pretty tricky to get unless you slow right down. Doesn't seem to be a timer ticking down. And is that me finished or is that me at the end? Hopefully it's me at the end. Right, okay, so good undulation and good speed so far. There is quite long load times on this, so I will edit them down. So if you're playing it, expect to wait a little bit longer. But the power editing, I will do that. Go, turbocharge. Oakley dokley, border smashed, continue pursuit. So we've got for that bit. Now we're after the villain, a bit like Chase HQ. This is playing a bit better than Chase HQ on the Commodore 64 from my memory. This isn't about expert gameplay, it's about seeing how you would have got on your first or second go. Would have been enough there if you were to play it again. And as I say, I love racing games. They're my favourite genre to look at, so we're able to play this quite a bit. There's quite a few poor racing games on 8-bit systems. We've got poor frame rate, but this looks like one of the better ones. I presume it scored quite good back in the day, and it's always got a nice tunnel there. Those cactus look a little bit tall. Yes, they're the biggest cactus that ever were, but don't worry about that. Looks like police cars are turning around and getting in our way. Try and get round the cones, otherwise we'll take extra damage. You know, if you crash into a cone in the real world. Fuel, just about got that. Okay, so you've got to have quick reflexes going at full speed to get the fuel. I don't know why we're shooting everyone indiscriminately. We've gone to the left. Don't know what difference each arc means going each way there. We're zipping along, baby. Force factor 10. Right, through the tunnel we go. I think if you pick the wrong... oh, God, there's a helicopter shooting me there. I think if you pick the wrong path, there'll be a brick wall to crash into or a waterfall or something in that description. We're about to bash into it. Maybe it'd be... Oh, it is there. Says that went the wrong way. So need to learn the correct path. Let's go right this time. Let's go right next time. All a bit magenta here. Trucks on the sideways. There's an oil tanker there. Pity we can't use the fuel on that. Fuel gauge is about halfway through. Avoid that helicopter again. So it's like a chase view version of Spy Hunter, I suppose. Right. Don't know why the cacti are so big. It looks like there's a bullet there. It's hit my windscreen. Look at that on the left. That wasn't there before. Let's keep an eye on that too. Man. Leader engaged. Right, that means we're coming up. There we go. Oops, I think we went the wrong way there. Yes, we should have gone to the left. Follow the leader. Right, so he's on the left there. Let's keep going. That. Oh, do we get him? Oh no, it's continue. We run out of lives. So we've got continue joystick left, which we'll do. Looks like we have to do that all again, going up to him. Now, I didn't see a damage gauge on the leader or the criminal, so we'll see if that turns up when we bump into him, unless I'm missing it somewhere on the screen. Queen. Right now. Can you remember which way to go when the road forks? I can't. Biffity biffity biff. If you're liking your Commodore 64 reviews or the channel in general, please consider subscribing. That helps the channel grow. That's the thing that some people miss. So it's important to keep the channel going with the amount of competition. Oh no, crashed into a wall. So thank you, and thank you to the people subscribed so far. Dodgy gameplay, nonsense chat, but all the while stress busting. I don't know how much stress is in your life, but we all suffer from a little bit. I've suffered from it massively in the past, but while you're here, nothing else matters. Let's have a bit of fun and relive those retro gaming moments. Thank you very much. If you want to see other Commodore 64 reviews, we cover a few systems there. If you want to see Commodore 64 reviews, they're all on the playlist. Click on my username. Oh, I've done it wrong again. Click on my username, takes you to the channel page. There, click on the playlist tab. Commodore 64 will be there, along with a whole list of other stuff. Good music going on here. Right, kaboom, kasplat, kaboom, boom. Yeah, so thank you for the recommendations coming in. I do write them down. Often I can't review them straight away. Sometimes there might be a whole year gap. Sometimes I might never get to them. I do attempt to get to them. I think I missed a bit of fuel there. Oh man. Yeah, what makes this game addictive is the amount of continues there. I mean, there's a lot moving on screen at the same time. You know, if you use your 8-bit eyes, it does feel a bit arcade quality there. I'll take another bullet there. What's happened there? Did I stop the lead? Did I get killed? Did I? What happened there? I ran out of fuel. Right, this might be the farthest I get then. So we might, our skill level might completely run out. I need to use the, I think I used, what I haven't been doing so far, I need to use the boosts, a bit of a space bar for extra, what's the name, so I'll use those wisely. See if you can guess when I use them. It'll say in the bottom right, turbo engage or something like that. Right, so, come on Nick, come on, see if you can get off level 2 at least, or get a little bit through. But yeah, I mean, level 1's quite easy to get through and capture the villain. It looks like it's up in the difficulty level gradually. Right, I've got a bit of fuel that time, so that'll help. Fuel's up to maximum. Check out what's going on the horizon. I think I might have taken the wrong path again, did I? Oh man, I think, no, I might go away with it. You can only tell when you go through a tunnel, really. And is it going to be a waterfall or a brick wall? No, we're through, so that was correct. That was correct. Oh, but yeah, I've picked the fuel again, so this is much more promising than last time. I'm not going to run out of fuel here. Is that the right way? Maybe. Maybe. Right, past these magenta or pinkish trucks. You can ease the accelerator around the corners. The road is grey, that's alright, that works out quite well. I like the way it goes slightly darker through the tunnel. But undulation, big fan of undulation. Any racing game, you rarely get it in an 8-bit game. Power Drift had it. I think I prefer Power Drift slightly to this one on the Commodore 64. But this is doing similar things, and there's the villain there. So keep blasting him. I haven't got any missiles left. Follow him through. Blast, blast. I don't know how many times I've got to shoot him, but the crosshairs was a good idea. I'm taking a few bullets out. I'm on 74% damage. It's a bit, oh dear. I might never get past this. Oh, have I got him? Yay! Once I said I'd never get past it, I got it. So that's great. I just pulled that felon across the road. That's it, you're in your face. Nice bit of graphics now, hopefully it's letting us know we're making some sort of distance. I love this game. Bit of editing going on. A villain captured, level complete. There we go. Oh dear, look at that evil villain. I've got a gun to his head. I don't know what I was thinking he was going to do, but I've captured him. And now it's on to the next nincompoop. If you are the next nincompoop, then comment below. But I'm going to capture everyone, well, at least on stage 1 I did anyway. So it's going to load some more graphics now. We're going to a different area. Would have worked well as an arcade game. It's System 3, 1991. Did they do Arcade Plus? I seem to vaguely remember that now. Right, off we go. Where are we now? My one criticism of this is, and it is, I think we're in Egypt. It could have had better a title screen at the front. Perhaps I was using all the memory for the game itself. It is doing rather a lot for the Commodore 64, and I would have liked a nice title screen for each stage, just telling us "Welcome to Egypt" or something. Anyway, there's some sort of like equivalent to the Sphinx either side, or some pharaoh sitting on the toilet. Is that what it is? It's lots of pharaohs sitting on the toilet either side of the road. If you are a pharaoh sitting on the toilet, then comment below. Is this making you feel at home? Oh no, it's changed to something else now. Daleks. What's going on here? very scary place, this Egypt. Perhaps the Daleks and the ancient Egyptians were in the same sort of like team. Right, damage 15%. I've got my ammo back, you can see there, so I can fire missiles if need be. Looks like this level's introducing you to motorcycles. They take just as much time to destroy. And there's more traffic on the road this time. My speed is being hindered. Border, 3 miles to the border. So each stage, get to the border, smash through the roadblock, and then try and capture the villain, and don't run out of fuel the whole time or take too much damage to your car. And that's it. And then it's just driving fun all the way through. Will I get to the border this time? I don't know. Now, we aim the videos, the reviews, to be about 10 minutes long. If I'm enjoying myself, I might go over, and I think I might be already just about over now. Right, avoid these mines. If you go over one of those, the car will explode like that. Case point proved. Boom. All these people standing in front of there, they're very tall. Right, that's it. 20 killed. Is that a bonus for that? Good. So we've got through 1.5 stages. You might be able to hear the disc drive. They're rumbling in the background. Maybe I should have played the tape version. Anyway, it's nice and calming. Reminds me of locusts in the desert. Right, okay, so yes, there's a lot of loading going on here. Just to give you a bit of an idea, I did time it on my watch there. The loading time between each stage seems to be about 40-ish seconds, something like that. But I edit it so it's about 10 or something. Right, away we go again. Right, now I think we've got to go a certain distance, then capture a villain. I got top ammo this time, so keep hold of your missiles for them. Oh look, wrong person. Well, how would I have known? There's no indication there. Oh, this bit looks a bit like the buildings on Thunderblade. Right. So yeah, they're just swapping the graphics each time. Looks like there's 2 either side of the roadway. Oh, look at a split tunnel, a split junction in a tunnel. That's quite cool. Looks like we've got road barriers now to get round. And a bit more hassle than the cones. We're going to take damage each time we bash into one of those, I think. Now this is getting a bit tricky. Oh man, got to shoot all these other road users, get them blown up. They are going to... Yeah, but I didn't take any damage there. Let's go. They're just trying to hinder your progress, so you can't capture Mr. Big on that particular stage. No, look, how would... No chance indeedy. Go to the... Don't knock me that way. I want to go this way. So there's quite a lot of content here. I'm guessing there's quite a lot of stages. I'm still technically on stage 2, capturing the villain there. No real storyline to accompany you, so you have to use your imagination. But as a kid, that's what we were very good at, wasn't we? Adding our own imagination to the game. I wish the Lotus games were as good as this on there. As there's more stuff on the screen, it is struggling a little bit more, but not to a huge degree. And I'm almost out of fuel here because I haven't picked up any fuel, and I'm out of fuel again. Right, is it going to reload the fuel? Joystick left. Right, let's go again. So we've got a full tank of fuel again. The difficulty level is quite right. It's okay here because I'm not zipping right through from start to finish. But I think in a few goes time, I think I would do. Probably a pattern with those junctions. Probably goes left, right, or something. You'll know. You probably know by just watching this video, probably. Biffity biff. Oops, is that the right way? No, it isn't. It isn't the right way. As you crash into a waterfall, and we all know when you drive into a waterfall, the car will explode into its component parts. Oh, I'll get a bit of speed. Turbo engage, see? Hope you've seen a few of those times. And I've turbo engaged into a oil drum. Don't do that. Don't turbo into an oil drum, son. Okay. This isn't a walkthrough. You won't be going from start to finish. It's just me messing about. But if you want to do a walkthrough, there, I mean, it is a hacked version. You saw it right at the start, if you remember that far back. There was a cheats for infinite time, damage, and all that sort of stuff. I can't see where the time's going down. Maybe it's somewhere. Come on, car. It looks like a Lamborghini, doesn't it, really? It looks very much like a Lamborghini Countach, or Countach, I don't know how you pronounce it. Right, now, is that the right way? Yes, this time. Barriers ahead, it says. Zip through those barriers. Good graphics, good sound, good undulation, good playability, good learning curve. I like it. It's got retro feel about it. I do like classic. A little bit tricky to get the fuel sometimes when you're speeding along. That's one criticism. So the only two criticisms, which are minor criticisms, are sometimes it's tricky to get the fuel. There's no sort of like decent story build up between that, just those cut graphics. But maybe I'm asking too much for a game of 1991 on the Commodore 64. Oh, so I got stuck here. I wanted to go the other way. Oh man, that's annoying. I missed it by pure graphics and I was locked into going in this direction. Right, okay. Hurry up, it's saying low on fuel. Down to our last drop of fuel. Oh, we're going to have to get out and push. If you get out and push, that would be quite welcome there. Get me over the line. Fuel runs out quite quickly and I'm out of fuel there. So I love this game. So much to like about it. Minor grievances, but not enough to diminish the excitement and the fun I would have had playing this thing. So I hope you liked having a look at that game. That was Turbocharged, a rather cool chase view racer in the style of Chase HQ, published by System 3 in 1991. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro? Then by all means put that in the comment section below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.
We're zipping along, baby. Force factor 10. And now it's on to the next nincompoop.